All right, quick issue here with this toilet in a beautiful green mustardy-ish 70s bathroom here. The toilet's not flushing. When you push the handle, you push as hard as you want, and it just isn't flushing. The toilet itself still works. If I pull up on the handle, it will flush, and so most likely I've got to replace this handle here. So let's take a look here. Okay, so I don't know if you can see that, but there's a crack. So the handle itself is actually cracked. So we got to replace. And in order to do that, just go and buy a universal toilet handle kit. And I don't know if that part will just slide in or if I got to replace the whole thing. Hopefully this will be an easy change, but I've done enough housing projects to know something you think might take 5 minutes, you can end up knee deep in toilet water. Let's hope that doesn't happen. So here we go. So we got to take that part out and then we're going to replace with this new handle. Disconnect this little chain part here. Turn off the water so that will stop doing that. Just get all the water out of there. That was a lot easier with pliers than with my finger. All right, get this thing out of here. Try not to drop any parts down into my toilet. All right, there's the old one. All right. Trying to line that guy up there. 30-degree angle here. That looks promising. All right, so we want to get that to where it's fully seated. I want that flapper fully seated when there's no pressure on the handle. So that looks pretty good. All right, let's give that a shot. Let it fill up. Thankfully, there were no surprises in there. I didn't check before we started. All right, so we want to make sure that the water, that flapper is fully sealed when there's no pressure on that handle. And then let's just see if that was good enough. All right, so that seems good. That on there, make sure that's not going to interfere. So that looks pretty good. So that was not too bad. That only took a few minutes. Remove the old one. The chain was probably the hardest part, getting it off. But yeah, pretty good unit here. This is Corky. When I went about buying a handle, I tried not to buy the cheapest one. I figured by the cheapest one, I'll end up with another handle that will break. This one was kind of middle of the road. They had, I saw $8 for the cheapest. This was 13. And then I saw some 17s at Lowe's. But yeah, so far, so good. That seems like that's gonna work.